G'day folks, how are you? Have you missed me? Have you missed me coming online every day, telling my life story? Here's my wife just come home. She's got the groceries for me, because I'm just out of hospital. 4 weeks I've had in hospital. 4 weeks. And I'm going to tell you, I thought I'd do a little video clip about my experience and what was wrong with me. I had a duodenal ulcer, if you know what that is. A duodenal ulcer. An ulcer in the duodenal. And I'm going to show you a bit about it, because I went online and Googled it and tried to find out a little bit about ulcers. And there's hundreds and hundreds of videos of posts and things online about ulcers, but I found them all very confusing. None really told me much about what to do and what it was all about. So I thought I'd do my own video, and there's nothing like personal experience. Personal experience, and that's what I'm going to talk about. My personal experience with a duodenal ulcer. When I was in hospital, there was an image of a stomach. This is what our stomach looks like. It was on the wall, and I took a photograph of it to explain to you what a duodenal ulcer is. This is the duodenal here. This part here is the duodenal. There it is, a close-up there. Up here is your gallbladder. There's some gallstones in that gallbladder there. There's the ulcer there, sitting in the duodenal, right? And that's what I had. And mine was a bit different. It started to bleed. And it was the bleeding that caused all the pain and very nearly killed me. You see, I went into hospital to the emergency department, and they gave me some treatment and sent me home. But they sent me home before they'd read my blood count. My blood count was very low. And they called me back into the hospital again. And when I got into the hospital, I collapsed in the ward, and I spewed everywhere, spewing up blood. And there was doctors and nurses all running in all directions trying to save me. And they rushed me into the theatre for an emergency operation. They had to operate immediately on me. And I'll show you what they did to me. Just a minute. Here's the scar. It starts here, and it goes right down here to my navel. That's how much they cut. 24 clips they put in there. They had to cut me open because I was bleeding. There were 2 surgeons working on me, and they had to put a stitch in the where the ulcer was bleeding. Put a big stitch in there and sewed me up again. And now I'm at home recovering, nursing my wounds, as it were. Okay? And I'm coming right. I'm going to be fantastic. Okay? But I just thought I'd show you that. It's good educational stuff if you've never had an ulcer. That's what you can expect to have happen. Yeah, I know what some of you are saying. You're saying, Ron, you're mad. What are you doing? You don't go sharing your private life with people, showing people your personal stuff. I do. I'm different. You know why I'm doing it? Help other people. That's why. It's educational. I've had the experience. And all I'm doing is sharing my experience, so other people will be able to understand if they ever get an ulcer. If you've had an ulcer, or you're likely to get an ulcer in your lifetime, that's what you can expect to have happen. So that's why I share my story. to help others. It's not about me, it's not about my glory or anything like that. It's about helping other people. I'm 73 years of age and I've got a lot of experience, and I've got another 20 years of life, no, 30 years, 73 years, be 30 years of life left. And I might as well tell people what's happening, sharing my life story. To help others. Not to help me, but to help others. This is a product I've been taking. It's called Gaviscon. Gaviscon liquid. And you take this and it really soothes the stomach. This here are my pills. These are all my pills. They're in a blister pack, right? So everyone's dated. It's the best thing that I ever got involved with, is the blister pack. Each day there, breakfast, dinner, lunch, bedtime, they're all there. My wife Margaret, she's in charge of my pills and she makes sure I take them. And she can't make a mistake because they're all packaged here. Every week the chemist, my pharmacy, drops up a new package. And we can't go wrong. I've had 24 pills. I was taking 24 pills a day for a while there. They're cutting back on them again now, but everything I needed to survive, to keep alive. So there it have it, that short little video clip I've done for you. Sharing my life story, sharing personal experiences of having an ulcer. Yes, you get a cough as well. All comes as part of the package. So there it is. I'm told it's going to be a couple of months. I'm seeing my surgeon tomorrow morning. It's going to be a couple of months before I heal, before the ulcer heals. And there's a couple of things you need to be to get over this. First of all, you have to be positive. You have to have a positive outlook and believe it's going to get better. Okay? Most important, to be positive. The second thing you have to have is a bit of humour. You have to laugh at yourself. You have to laugh at what's happening to yourself. Don't take life too seriously. Have a bit of a laugh. I say some stupid things. But you've got to see on the bright side. Okay? So listen, I'm going to close now and I'll do something again for you tomorrow. Something coming up. Some interesting videos coming up, and this will be the end of my story about my ulcer. I won't trouble you again, but I hope it's helped you. Okay. Righto. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.